3, 4. Two Kilo 5 going 10-4 tonight.
Have body cam or something saying, yes, this person has committed a crime. And you fill out a very detailed warrant. So both warrants and BOLO should be the most detailed reports you ever fill out. So that way, if you fill it out, you fly out for the night, someone else can fly in and know exactly what happened and pick up right where you left off. Incident. Incident reports are essentially for anyone that gets charged or sent to jail. So if they are getting billed for a traffic stop or ticket or they're going to jail, that is all incident reports. Reports is essentially just something has happened and you feel like you should write a quick report on what happened. Maybe you discharged your firearm on accident. Maybe two people got into a fight, but neither of them wanted to press charges. Stuff like that.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to slightly walk you through how to do an arrest report. So head over to the incident. And if it's not already added, to add more information, at the bottom it says add more information. We specifically want to add suspects involved if it's not already.
I have that.
All right, perfect. So once you see suspects involved on the right hand side of it, there will be a plus. You want to click that plus, and it will bring up a search for person menu. We're going to search up my name. So search up my last name, Green. You'll see Spencer Green pop up. Go ahead and select that.
Yep.
Now you'll see my name added under suspects involved, but on the right side of my name, there's a little down arrow. If you click that, it will now ask you to add charges. So you can click on that, and now it brings you to an add charges menu. An important thing about this, if you scroll far enough down, there's going to be other charges that don't have numbers in front of them. We do not use those. You have to use the penal codes that have charges or the numbers in front of them. So go ahead and just select one or two charges that you would like to add to me. When you click down on the charge, you can see a description and how much the recommended jail time and recommended fine time. As you become a more senior officer, we do allow you to mess around a little bit with the fine and jail time. Usually, we only allow you to mess with it as in reducing it. And sometimes we'll reduce it whether they give us information. Maybe they were just doing a really good Romeo Pasta, aka role play scene. Or maybe they're just being really nice to officers and you don't feel like sending them for, 30 months.
Okay.
So go ahead and add a few charges. Once you add a few or just one, on the very top left of the add charges, there's a red dot. You want to click that and it brings you back to the main create the report. Now, under my name, there should be a few charges.
Yep.
It will automatically total up how much the time and how much fine it is based on what you give me. And then there's little dots that you have to click whether I've been fined for that charge, whether I plead guilty or not. So essentially, when you bring someone in after they've been arrested, you bring them to station, you process them, you get their DNA, get their photo, then you bring them to the cells. To try to get them out as quickly as possible, you'll open up your MTT, start your incident report, but you go immediately to adding their name, adding their charges. Once you figure out their charges, you'll go, okay, Mr. John Doe, your charges today is going to be blah, 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 blah. That's going to be a total time of this, a total fine of this. Then if you decided to change it, say, I did feel generous today and I changed it to this or whatever, and then you have to always ask them, how do you plead? And they have to plead either guilty or not guilty. So if they plead guilty, you click it. If they plead not guilty, you don't click it. From there, you'll then bill them, jail them, and then you go back to your report and you'll write in the summary and the title and evidence and vehicles involved and civilians and officers involved. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So if they don't plead guilty, then what
You
do you
just
do
don't
at that
check
point?
it.
Okay.
You
So you
and you
still give them
can
the fine and the time.
Yes, that's how our city works. They still get fined and timed. Essentially, just the difference between pleading not guilty and guilty is Some people, if they're smart enough, they'll say, well, if I plead guilty, can I get a play deal? And then obviously we'll honor that, saying, all right, if you plead guilty, then, we'll drop it 5 months or something like that, because obviously it means that they're not going to be taken to court. If they
Yeah.
plead not guilty, they're either doing one of two things. They're being stubborn, or they have intent of bringing it to court.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
How often are they found not guilty when they obviously are guilty?
How often do they plea it?
Yeah, and how often does it work out well for them?
A lot of the people we get don't plea, or plead guilty just because they know they did wrong. For the few that do plead guilty, or plea not guilty, I'm sorry. For the few that plea not guilty, either one of two things happen. Either they just plea not guilty and nothing happens, or they try to get contact with lawyers and figure out how big of a process it is. They'll try to do like one shakedown with their lawyer on us, realize that we're not going to budge, and then they'll drop it. All right, and
Sounds
then
about right.
so that way I don't get charged, head to the little red dot on the top left again, and then hit discard changes. So that way you don't charge me with whatever murder you gave me or anything like that. All right, any questions about how we do our reports?
No, makes sense.
All right, next tab down. We're not going to go into depth with it because it is a vehicle search, so I'm pretty sure you know how that works.
Yep.
And then lastly, on the very top of this MDT, you'll see a red, yellow, and green dot, but then you'll also see, it should probably say vehicles with an X and then a plus. If you click that plus, it works just like a searching browser where you can have multiple tabs. So one tab could be searching up someone's name that you want to keep in mind. Another tab could be working on a report, anything like that.
That's nice.
Another little fun fact, that if anything that you're working on your MDT, if you escape your MDT, or if you die, if you reopen your MDT, all the data will stay there unless you flew out of the city or crashed. So you
Gotcha.
can just
Okay.
pick up your report wherever you left off.
So, all right. So let's say hypothetically by accident I pressed F1 and now it's stuck in my eyes and my glasses.
Oh, okay.
Hit
So hit F1 again. It's going to pop up, and then hit escape and see if that works.
That works. Perfect.
You're welcome. Trust me, the city used to be where you had to hold it, so we all got used to that. And then if you hold it now, it gets stuck in your eyes, so it's more of a tap.
Yeah,
thing
I'm used to
now.
holding it.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be a weird adjustment. We all had to go through it.
I'm used to just a tap.
Lucky you. There is there's an FTO and a TO on duty that can take you for a ride along. By the way.
Okay, yeah, I was just curious what was going on here, so I was like, ooh, I might as well listen just for a refresher.
Just look at that 7 up. I mean, if you would like, you can keep listening. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Next,
mind.
we're going to be going over our dispatch system. So our dispatch is completely self-dispatch. For now, at least, we don't have any plans of getting a dispatcher, but hopefully in the future someday. So to open up our large dispatch, I'm going to hit L. Would be the default muscle.
L?
You
Yep.
should see a pretty big detailed map, correct?
Yeah, I can see who is who.
All right. So, do you have anything on your left-hand side notification panel?
It's blank.
Okay. So, calls when they come in will show up there. When they do show up, you can right-click on them, and you can do things as like remove this notification, or you can remove all notifications. So, like I said, it's a self-dispatch system, so you can remove it for yourself, and it will stay the same for everyone else. Then on
Gotcha.
the right-hand side, you can see all the units and who's on duty right now. And usually, if they're riding together, you can see like Adolf Fritz and Zach Coldharbour at the bottom. They were Union 1. I don't know if they were yesterday, but
We
they
were.
probably just forgot to change it out of their name. So if they were still riding along, I don't know if you see it on your side, but their name should be connected together like I see on my side.
Yep.
I can
All right.
change mine real quick. I probably
Then
should.
on the center bar here, you want to hit the far left button, and it will bring up our dispatch settings. So the first thing, status, you can change whether you're available, unavailable, training, processing, whatever you want to do. Auto delete after will automatically delete the calls that we get after however minutes you put in. That's completely up to you. Update call sign, obviously you'll want to update your call sign for what you pick. So it would be 2K-06 that you picked, or
99.
99, that's right. So update that, and then below that you'll see assigned vehicles, so you can pick what you're patrolling on today, whether you're doing car, foot, whatever. And then anything below assigned vehicles, do not mess with. They need to stay how they are. And
Okay.
then you can hit save changes, and then you should have a call sign now. Perfect. All right, then you can go ahead and hit escape, and now you should have a gray box on your eyes, correct?
On the left side?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is what we call the small dispatcher, the small UI. This is essentially the quick information that will pop up when you get a call. So let me do a test. It will look like that. You'll see on the top left of this, it will say 1 out of 1. If we get more calls, it will say 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3. And if you switch between them, it will say like 2 out of 3, just showing which call you're at.
Okay.
And then you can use your arrow keys to flip between them, and then G to respond. If you hit G to respond, you'll see in the top right, it will light up red, and it will also tell you the amount of officers that are responding to the call.
Right now, I'm
And it will
responding to it.
also set an immediate marker on your map of where to go. And then to unrespond, you just hit G again. Any
Or
questions about any of that?
No, it makes sense.
Green, I would like to point out that if you change the muscle from G to something else, it does not update in the little bar.
That
So,
is correct.
yeah, so just try to remember what you have it set as. I spent like 20 seconds trying to figure it out until I remembered what I set it to.
Yeah, and we do recommend that you do change a lot of your muscles like that, because if you think about it, if you're driving around and you hit G to
You don't
respond,
you don't want to
what do you
toggle your
think?
engine
Yeah.
or lock your doors when trying to pull up the menu. Yes, babe.
Alrighty, let's move on to your uniform.
If you just go to DCUO, if you type in DC Universe Online, just go to the site, look for Download Launcher, and then just go to your downloads where your file is.
Alrighty, let me know when you have it open.
Hold on.
If you already don't have that outfit currently saved, I would save that outfit.
Yup,
first.
that's what I'm doing right now. Okay.
Alrighty, for your cadet outfit, you are going to have mass 0, scarves and chains 8, jackets 560, texture 2, shirt 169, body armor 7,
66 back tonight.
bag 0, hands 46, legs 179, shoes 22, and then everything else should be 0.
Okay. Glasses, I assume I can keep on.
Yes, you can keep the glasses on. And that is your cadet uniform. If you go off duty at any time, you are required to put anything LSPD required that you have in a case ID or in a
Oh, we can
safe
take off
spot
our
to where
vests.
it
That's
can-
awesome.
Yeah, we'll want to show them the locker right over here. So right here, if you third eye, right one where I'm looking at is a locker where you can hold your items if you were to ever go off duty.
And this is my like personal one.
Yeah, no one else can. I think no one
Yeah,
else
it's
can touch
personal
it.
to you. Everyone has the same
Okay.
location, but it's locked to you only.
Sweet.
I'm in, I just don't know. I don't remember my username or my password.
All right, follow me this way.
Your username, you can.
This is our armor.
Fuck, I'm not sure on that one. I would recommend just doing everything.
Restricted access
I'll help you tomorrow, alright?
going into it and getting all your items. It's important to know
My best gets is
one person should be accessing it
to
at a time.
Alley
It will
Cat
allow multiple, but
424,
if multiple people are
and then your
accessing it
password
all at the
should
same
be the
time,
same as
then
mine.
it will break and you'll be pulling out random things. So if you ever see anyone in here, or if you're ever in here, just let other people know if they come and say, "Hey, I'm using it. I'll be done in a second," or anything like that.
Okay.
Alrighty. So first I'm going to hand you your gun and boxes of ammo. Go ahead and start loading that. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about matching force with force. I am so sorry.
You're good.
Damn.
But that's a
I mean,
great that's a great
it's
example of force with force right there.
it's kind of karma. Not gonna lie, for hitting whatever the girl was earlier.
Glenn Walker.
Yeah.
All right. So use of force, we easily describe it as match force with force. That's a term that you should be very familiar with and always remember. So matching force with force is essentially if anyone has a class 2 weapon, which we classify as either a automatic weapon or a shotgun, then if you have a class 2 to match it with, then you would match it with your own class 2. Otherwise, you would match it with your next deadly, which would be your class 1, your pistol. If someone is using a class 1 weapon, then you would match it with only a class 1 weapon. And then where it gets difficult is if they have a handheld weapon. If someone's life is in immediate danger, or if your life's in immediate danger, then you are cleared to use your pistol. However, we always want to try to de-escalate and
You're
bring
welcome.
people out of situations alive. So, if possible, we
Alright,
do want to try to use our baton or
you
our nightstick or
should
our
be able to
taser
use a
before we
controller,
go
but
to
I
gun.
don't have anything for you for that.
Any questions about matching force with
So you're
force?
gonna have
That
to
makes
stick with
sense.
keyboard right now and
Alright.
figure it out.
You done loading?
Alright,
2 more.
I love you.
Alright. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
Bye.
Last one. Okay, I'm good.
No matter how much health, or, well, unless they're lower in health, or how much body armor, it will always be a 2-hit KO. But it is a lot better to be using a nightstick on people instead of putting bullets in their head.
So it's a knockout, not a kill.
Yeah, it's essentially a knockout.
It's essentially a knockout,
according
but
to how the game works, everything's a knockout, but yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
wait, but it's still, you know, he still has to go to the hospital, correct?
Yeah, he'll still have to go to the hospital. If you saw how he was laying on his side there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if someone's like that, that means they're essentially knocked out or they're injured. They have to go to the hospital. If they're laying on their back, that means they're essentially dead. Their character doesn't have to die off, but they can't talk anymore, and essentially they're in really bad condition. They've bled out at that point. All right. Next up is our taser. Our taser comes with the most amount of rules, so do pay attention to this. So this is the base game taser, which means that it immediately comes with infinite ammo. To make it more realistic, we tell officers that you should have about 4 to 6 taser shots on a scene, because that's more realistic to how many shots an officer would have before they would need to quote unquote reload. So we ask that you only shoot about that many times before you need to quote unquote reload at your car or at station. Another thing
With
is
your
that
gun,
the taser,
with your gun, I ask you not to please with a handheld gun like that, the bullets one, please don't aim it at fellow officers. Because
Obviously.
I just freaked out when you aimed that at me.
Alright, also the taser has a 15-second rule. So if you're all on a scene with someone and another officer fires their taser, we want to try to wait roughly about 15 seconds before another officer attempts to shoot their taser. This is just simply to make it a little bit more fair for criminals, so that way they don't have 7 officers constantly, repeatedly shooting their tasers over and over again all at the same time.
Yeah.
Or in
And
short, not allowing them to get up.
then lastly, when you are about to fire your taser, we ask that you go over a radio and you have to say something along the lines of your call sign. So anything like this: 2 King 14 taser taser, or taser taser, I'm going for a taser shot, about to shoot my taser, something like that to indicate that you are going to shoot your taser. Then you will attempt to make your taser shot, and you need to go back over radio and say whether the taser shot was a hit or a miss. If you've hit the suspect at that point in time, no matter what rank you are, it is up to you to order everyone around. Pretty much like if you're going to go for cuffs, say, taser hit, I'm going to move in for cuffs, or taser hit, green, go for cuffs, and whoever. If you know who it is, if you don't know anyone, choose yourself. And the reason why you're in command from that point forward is because you have a very short amount of time to get that person in custody before, they get up and start running again or pull a weapon or something. Any questions about the taser?
Nope.
Alrighty. Next up, we have your body armor. So you should be holding about 5 body armor at a time. I'm going to be giving you 6, obviously, because you're going to be equipping one now.
Whoops.
Having body armor is really useful. It will completely fill up your armor, but just keep in mind we only try to carry 5 on us because criminals do like to try to steal it from us.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is your camera. We have these cameras that can take photos and print out essentially what's the fucking thing that I'm thinking of?
It's like a
Polaroid. Yeah, it's like a Polaroid camera. So it will print out an item in city, and then you can hand it to people, and we can look at it in city. But what's nice about it, and why officers have access to these, is because it won't show in city media. So any pictures you take on phone will show in there, and people aren't supposed to meta that, but sometimes you know how it is. Criminals might mix up knowledge whether they saw it in city media or actually in city. So if it's really important, like maybe taking a picture of.
2K5 going 10-7.
In the police channel, and then our channel is 911. It's kind of like the main comms for officers and EMS. It is a restricted channel, so you have to be on duty to use it. If anyone's caught
2K5 going 10-8.
then it could be met with repercussions or something. And then if EMS is never on there, you can always check their radio, their private radio channel, which is 311.
Okay.
All right. Any questions about that? And then you can obviously just hit escape to put it away.
Nope.
Hey Chief, I use the shooting range over there if he wants to test the casings.
All right. Next up is your cuffs. You don't actually have to put your cuffs in any of your main slots because we're actually going to bind the different actions with the cuffs to your 8, 9, and 0 key.
Okay.
So do you see this message that's on the ground right there?
Yes.
So you want to hit your F8 button, and then it will bring you to an area where you can type, and you want to type in exactly as you see it on the ground. So bind space keyboard space 8 space quotation SC end quotation, and then you push enter.
Okay.
If there's nothing below it says error or anything when you type it in, then you can hit F8 to close the menu, and you can test it on me.
I think I did it. Okay.
Perfect. So this is the first of 3 that we're going to do. This is soft cuff, otherwise known as just basic cuffing. Whenever you cuff someone, this is what you should use. The next one we're going to do is what we call hard cuffing, otherwise known as shackles. You should never immediately shackle anyone. You have to actually role play it out. So go ahead and do the same exact thing.
Okay.
Difference between cuff and shackles is shackles will shackle your feet and hands together, and you physically can't move. So you get to role play out like you go to your car, go to somewhere in station, grab the shackles, and then bring it back to the person and shackle them. You can't just be chasing someone and then tackle them and shackle them immediately.
Chief, I have a question.
Yes.
So, how can I say this? Did the amount of shackles, the amount of shackles we have correspond to the amount of cuffs we have in our bag? If that makes sense.
Sure.
Like, example, if the situation ever came down to it, I could shackle 2 people with 2 different types of shackles.
Yes. Did you
Okay.
get that one before I deleted it, or did I delete it too quick?
I got 9.
Okay, and then you can do the 0, and then we'll test all of them.
You can test them on
this
me.
Okay, we're good.
last one is escort. So you can escort someone whether they're soft cuffed, hard cuffed, knocked on the ground, or dead on the ground.
Okay.
What the fuck? That's a great way to scare the crap out of me.
Want me to test them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And then just to uncuff, if you are 9, just use 8 or 9 again to uncuff.
Okay.
So that's
there's
the soft
8.
cuff. That's the normal one.
Here's 9.
Perfect. That's the hard cuff. And then test the escort while I'm cuffed.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. So all of that is set up, and that should make it a lot easier for you when you go and arrest people.
Okay.
All right. Let's move down to the vehicles now.
Guys, I got you some. You go.
This is the fun part. Oh,
Also, all doors just need to be unlocked by the first person, and they will
Hey,
all
Colton, are you
auto-lock
doing your
behind
setup and
us.
all that?
Okay.
technically I'm doing it right now, but I already know everything from this part because I used to be a cadet here.
Right.
So, like, I'm doing it again, but I've done it before, but the refresher is always nice. Please tell me that made sense.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is like my 5th time spectating this.
Your 5th? Wow.
Just to spectate, because I like to watch.
It is fun to watch new recruits. Well, you know,
So,
new
You're going
recruits.
to be using fleet vehicle, so when you come right down the stairs, there should be a garage that opens up. You can hit E and pull out the vehicle that's for you. That's the cadet vehicle.
Okay. Pull it out.
Yep, go ahead and pull it out. All right. So you're immediately going to notice that there's a radar in the middle of your eyes. We're going to move that out of your eyes first. So type in chat /radar settings, all one word. Then you'll have a cursor on your screen. You can use that cursor, move it over to the actual word that says radar on the radar itself, and then click and hold, and you can move it around your eyes to where you would like. Let me
Okay.
know when you're done.
Done.
All right. Go ahead and drive down that way. There is a workbench for you. Go ahead and drive over there.
Where at? Forward?
No, down this way.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey, Caitlin.
Ah,
How many times have how many times how many times have cadets backed into you by accident?
so far none.
So far, none. Great.
I swear to God, if you want to be the first.
No, no. I don't want to be the
This
first,
vehicle
and
can
I
be
don't
their
want to
vehicle,
be
whether you
the.
drive or whether they
Wait,
drive. So we're just
I
making
was
sure
about
that
to
you
say
know.
I don't want to be the
So
last.
now you can exit out of the menu and go ahead and park wherever you would like in the garage, and I'm going to talk to you more about other things. All right, go ahead and stay in the vehicle because we do gotta use things in there.
Fair enough.
Right. So first, just because some people don't know it, basic cop mechanics. Q is for the lights. Alt is for the siren. When you have the siren on, you can use R to change the type of siren, and then you can use E to honk. If you don't want to have the siren on, you can use R, even without your lights on, to use the siren to kind of do bleeps like that to get people's attention. All right. Now, if you type back in radar settings, we're going to go back through the different tabs of the radar. For the very first one, it's going to show you the front speed and the rear speed of what you're monitoring, and it will also show you the front license and the back license. There's arrows next to the speed, and you can change that for pretty much what speed it will automatically lock at. So personally, I have mine like up to 70 something, I believe. The next tab over, this is one where you can essentially write bolos for vehicles. Now keep in mind that this bolo is separate from the MDT bolo. So essentially, if you're going to write a bolo, you have to do it on both of them. The reason why is when we put it on our car, it will automatically lock everyone's plate when they get to it, and it will, prompt them to open up their MDT and then check on the information about the bolo. The next tab over from that one is all of our currently boloed vehicles. Usually that list is going to be pretty long because our system automatically bolos any vehicle that has had shots coming out of it. Even if officers aren't online, it will still bolo the vehicle. So our rule with that is if you get a car that's boloed for shots fired, if it's over 24 hours old, just delete the bolo and move on. There's no point questioning them because they're not even going to remember. A lot of criminals just will drive down the roadways when officers aren't around shooting other vehicles for fun. So there's no point in pursuing it. Otherwise, you can just ask them a few questions, and if they don't remember, then you can just move on with your day. Next tab over is your logs. That will essentially show you all of the vehicles that you have recently logged that you've passed. So it will say things like the type of vehicle, the color, the plate, and the speed they were going. Then the last tab over is your settings that you can search through, pick a color if you don't like the default color, or make it to where your log, it will show like my logs. I like to know a lot of information, so like my logs is set to the last 50 vehicles. So last 50 vehicles I pass, I can go look at all their information. So go ahead and take a moment to look around with that. Once you're done, let me know.
I'm good.
Alrighty. So that is everything that comes with the vehicle, unless you have any questions.
Nope.
Alrighty. So usually before I end this, the last thing I recommend to all cadets is I always suggest that sometime, whether it's now, whether you want to just take some time to yourself and call over radio when you're done, or fly in later by yourself, I always recommend that you go on duty, come down here, get a vehicle, don't go out on the streets, but just figure out what all your keybinds are because we have a lot of them. We have the MDT that you'll have to bind just like you did with the cuffs. There's the cuffs, there's the large dispatch system, there's a small dispatch system. A lot of the keys interact, like responding, it interacts with the engine. Opening up your dispatch system interacts with the locking muscle. So there's a lot of things that we have that I recommend that you just kind of sit, look through all your key bindings, and kind of figure out what works best for you. I can't really give you, suggestions because everyone works differently. But personally, for me, I essentially went through my key bindings, removed anything that was on the F keys, and I rebounded everything in my F keys. So my F1 is still the same, but my F2 is binded to something that you don't have access to. My F3 is my MDT. F4 is an emote menu, so I don't change that. My F5 opens up my large dispatch. My F6 closes and reopens my small dispatch. F7 is my spike menu. Obviously, F8 has to stay the same, and so far down the line. Any questions for me?
Nope.
Alrighty, so it is up to you whether you want to sit down here and take some time to yourself. You can fly out if you're done for the night, or you can, whenever you're ready, you can call over radio asking for a training officer, and then someone will speak up and start giving you ride-alongs.
Okay.
All right, congratulations, and welcome to the force.
Appreciate it.
Woo!
I can't. Aw, I can't set my MDT for some reason.
What do you mean?
So, I put /MDT in my binds and it's not working.
You don't add the slash, just say quote
Hey, Chief.
MDT
Hey,
unquote. I'll give you an
hey, Chief.
example.
Guess what?
What?
Boop.
Okay. So as an example, you can always change the key if you don't like it, but this is what you would type into the F8 menu. Oh, I didn't want to bind it to the
Oh,
F8,
okay.
but
I bound my MDT to F3. And my
I'm
big
doing F2.
thing.
yeah. That's essentially what you would do. You just replace the 3 with the 2. There's also a way to do that to change radio channels, but I don't specifically know. I think it's like change radio channel or something like that. I don't know. Alrighty. Good luck, Cadet. Obviously, we're on radio if you need any help with anything, any questions, anything like that.
Gotcha.
Alright, Caitlin, I'm gonna go get myself some water, and then we will start your motorcycle training.
Or you want me to go ahead and get? I actually
Back in the
did
garage,
put
everybody.
together a female outfit. If you want to review it first.
Yeah, I guess since they haven't put one, let's go look at it.
Me parking my car, and I will get a bike ready afterwards.
Any FTOs or TOs able for a cadet?
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, I know why.
I found it.
I'm gonna have to restart it.
Do you have any drinks on you?
Who said that? Hey Green, I've tried several times with the F8 menu to try and bind my MTD, but it still
Oh,
isn't working.
do you have something bound to it?
Um, slash bind says nothing is bound to it, but I don't know how to turn it off.
Just try unbind and then whatever key you're trying to bind.
So like slash unbind keyboard and then the thing?
Oh, you don't put slash. No, you're in your F8. Just type in unbind F2.
Argument, count, mismatch, pressed 1, wanted 2.
Okay, that means you don't have anything bound. So in your F8 still open, type bind space keyboard space F2 space quotation lowercase MDT, one word, and then quotation. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Is that city to city, by the way, or is it just this city specifically
It's
that?
city to city. That's your brain binds.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely keep that in mind then to make sure. Thank you.
Anything that has to do with F8 is your brain application.
So it carries over from city to city. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Caitlin, after this, are you available to take a ride along?
Maybe
Or
it depends on
cadet?
if I'm
King
gonna do
23 and
moto
2
work.
King 99 will
Alright.
be forming Union 1.
10-4, sounds good.
You can see if Lieutenant Skies could take you. He's a FTO. He's a lieutenant.
True, I could.
66 to Lieutenant Skies. Hey, Asher. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, sorry, what's up?
We have another cadet over here as well who also needs a ride along, but I'm about to do my moto shirt with Green. Can you possibly take him?
I'm about to eat dinner.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of, so it's gonna be 10-6 for about 10 to 15 mics for meal break.
Zach, meet me out front. I'll double up for a minute until Caitlin's done with her moto cert.
10-4.
Daily.
Gotcha. What are you doing head if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a pilot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Are you familiar with any 10 codes?
Yeah, I know like the basic 1013, 99.
Gotcha. So
I
that's
also
what I
have
normally
a
do on my first day riding with somebody. I normally go over a lot of the 10 codes, and then,
Sure.
you know, depending on how they do on those, I'll, you know, move over to probable cause, officer caution, you know, other stuff like that.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's just me, but if I try and go out of head for a second to look at something else, it like stops all the audio. Or like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, if you like alt escape to go to a different tab, you will be able to see what's going on the screen, but you will have no audio. It's I don't know how it does it for me too. So
Do I have to change my
that that
radar every time I switch to, say, um, like to highway to, say, in city area?
what do you mean?
You know, the speed checker and stuff. Right now, it's all set to, I think, 90.
I just leave mine set at 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, it should save after the first one. Also, I figured out how to. I just found it in like the brain wire.
Okay,
It's under audio.
gotcha.
Yeah. Audio, and then it's mute on focus loss. And just turn that off, and then you're good.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that after I'm done driving. But also with officers, and this goes for anybody else in city too. See a red light, say that's red. You just gotta set it for 3 seconds. You know, count to 3, whatever. Just and then you can go through. Or if you got a bunch of lights in a time span, let's see. There's a light like a couple meters after this one, just and then flick them off.
Gotcha.
Yep.
It's literally just to save time for us because
Or a quick stop like that is fine, as long as you don't, as long as you don't T-bone anybody going through.
Yeah. Casually going 110.
Yeah.
yes, of course, taking your seatbelt off and putting it back on. Everyone's done that. You're not alone, don't worry.
We have racing harnesses, it seems.
Yes, I have racing. This is my personal, so I
Oh,
definitely
gotcha,
have
gotcha.
racing
Yeah, yeah,
harnesses
yeah.
in this. Now,
Fair
fleet
enough.
vehicles like what you pulled out, you will have to get something like this,
Uh-huh.
and it only works for every time you get in the vehicle. You have to use that to have a racing harness. If you don't use it, you basically just have a regular
Regular
seatbelt.
seatbelt.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
basically over 60, you hit something, you're dead. So
Over 60. Wow.
yeah,
And let that sink in. In city, the speed limit's 60.
65, but yeah. Normally we have a more busy night. Usually when we have cadets, I don't know why, but so far it's been pretty chill.
No
Have a-
robberies, no murders.
Yeah,
I've got a question.
shoot.
Is Brett and Caitlin, are they brother and sister or something? Or
No,
because they both have the
I
okay,
don't
they both
believe
have the
so.
same okay.
Well, actually, I'll let Red answer that.
As I know of, no. I mean, I know there's 4 walkers, because there's also walker autos, which is another one.
Yeah,
And then there's another walker of some sort. 3 of them are cops. And then there's me, Caitlin, a cop, and then the other one, so
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know you
who
were in the
knows?
car with us. I'm sorry. I just called you Brett. I am so sorry. I cannot read apparently.
You could. I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Now you'll notice me driving like the same patrol route a lot is because normally the most populated area is around Legion and say Bahama and Hayes, but the main part of the city is Legion, I would per se, unless we get different calls
Sometimes people like to go out of their way, out of the county to spread us thin. Or people are being idiots and they do something stupid. And we get the call for it.
Now, I also will tell you, any dispatch calls that are on the Cayo Island, we are not allowed to go to. That is not our jurisdiction. The only time we are ever allowed to go on Cayo Island is if we are in an active pursuit and they take us
King
there.
25, 1041, 108.
And you're not going to see it on the map, but it's in the lower left in the water. Or lower right in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that out the first time. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was
And
driving by and I just saw it.
Yeah, and if we ever end up going on Cayo, it is you have your weapon drawn on the entire time because 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10, it will be a gunfight.
You said there was a land bridge over there, or is that water?
There is a land bridge.
Yeah.
It is marked on our GPS.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Zach, how are you on your 10 codes?
Yeah, I know a few. I'm slowly learning them. I know 1013 is shots fired. I know, I obviously know 1041, 10:8,
What's a
and all that.
1071?
1071.
HC.
Hey.
Yep. Wait 1 second, guys.
Wait, did you say HC?
Yeah, like high command.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the only one that was confusing me, was high command, because that's the first time I've ever seen that on the 10 codes format. Usually it's supervisor in every other city I've been in. So,
Yeah, I mean it's more so just number to mouth. Like you could use. It's probably interchangeable. It's not the end of the world, I wouldn't think.
yeah. In fact, you'd probably want to say high command or supervisor in front of a civilian when they request it, because, you know, they're not going to know what a 1071 is. Unless they, you know, somehow know our codes.
Yeah, I mean, you could either say the code or you can say your call sign and then requesting a supervisor.
Yeah.
So with joining like subdivisions, like there's moto and then there's like also air units. What are like the necessities? Is it like PO1 or is it PO2?
So PO1, essentially, all you can get in PO1 is your Class 2 and your Grappler.
Which is a rifle, right? Class 2 is a
Yes.
rifle? Yeah.
Yes. Grappler is a truck that is used to basically end pursuits. It wraps rope around the tires and completely stops the vehicle.
Oh yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah. Now PO2, you can get your moto cert. You can. I don't have the thing open to my other eyes, so I'm trying to remember.
What would it be under?
I believe
Important documents, and then it's gonna be
LSPD
under
HQ.
Rouse. Yeah, and then roster, I believe.
Yeah. I do know if you're trying to do detective, PO that is PO3.
PO3, I would have sworn that would have at least been past sergeant.
It is also an invite only.
Yeah.
Assistant chief himself.
Can you
have to prove yourself to be in that?
Can you decline it? Like, say you didn't want, like, okay, yeah. Like me, detective does not interest me.
Yeah. Kind of, if say you have to be doing stuff already, like with our assistant chief Jack, to basically encourage him to invite you. Now, if you don't do anything with him, he's gonna know that, like, hey, I'm not interested in detective stuff like that. But SWAT,
Yeah.
we can do SWAT at any time. We were actually training with a cadet in SWAT, so SWAT training.
King
can be
14 and
done
2
at
King
any range.
66 are going to be switching over to 911.5 for motorcycle training.
10-4.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
I'm looking into like Air 1 type thing.
Yes, Air 1 is a great necessity to have.
Yeah.
The amount of times that criminals have way faster vehicles than we do is 8 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
And Air 1 can really help us with that.
Is that PO2? I don't know if you know off the top of your head.
I believe, no, it's PO1. I believe. Yeah. I can confirm with Chief when he gets back over radio.
Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. I mean, shit, if it was cadet, I'd already be there.
Yeah.
Because that's my go-to.
Hmm. And we actually don't have, like, anybody that, I guess, is willing to get into it unless it's
K-25 is going to patrol around Legion
See,
Square.
I'd sit there the whole time. I'd sit on the helicopter the whole time.
Yeah, and honestly, I would love that. Not saying I wouldn't want officers also
Yeah.
on the street, but having an Air 1,
Having at least
somebody do
one
that
Air 1
is
while the rest are
awesome.
down below
Yeah.
would be great.
Well, see, what I've done in another city, and I don't know if you guys would be open into it, that's more so a talk with the chief, but getting a fixed wing Air 1.
Fixed wing Air 1? What's that?
Yeah, like a plane instead of a helicopter, because then I can have a higher speed aircraft instead of like, because I don't know how fast like your fastest vehicle is in city, but
We have a high-speed unit that they're pretty fast.
no, I mean like the Crim side.
Do you know why you want a chopper?
Some vehicles, but it's normally only one of ones. Some of them can get over to 300 miles an hour.
Yeah, and I don't think a helicopter can go that quick.
Our helicopter's actually pretty fast. It's
Is
kept
it?
up with
Gotcha.
a lot of, yeah.
Yeah, the helicopter I believe is fully upgraded with its propellers and stuff. It's maxed out, I think.
And you'll notice also that a lot of criminals, I mean, of course, I'll know them because I've seen them do a lot of crime, doing the same exact stuff.
Okay,
Same routing.
They literally follow the same exact route.
Active 1080.
Every time.
1080?
20.
It's a vehicle pursuit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Vespucci Boulevard. Union 1's
Unit
gonna
1
be.
responding, code 3.
What? Yeah, I get it. You're fine. Don't worry. Just, I'm about to get into a gunfight here, so.
Headaching. What's going on?
What?
I'm headaching. I think he just went east.
Was it local traffic or?
Oh no. Ape on a bike. On a quad, sorry.
Ape on a. Oh no, is that that Lou guy again?
Yeah. Check his file.
Alright.
He says he will kill cops. He's right there. He is.
Yep, there he is.
Zach, can you check his file?
I can.
His name
Yes.
is Lou.
Yes. He runs from lights and he cannot communicate.
It's a great choice of vehicle because we can't hit him.
That's what you think.
He
Well,
stabbed
okay.
someone in the chest.
Where did you
And
guys
with this
go?
one,
You were,
R20
yeah.
is we are currently still at the gas station of Alta Street. Now we're traveling north. We are on Innocent Boulevard traveling north. Around speeds of 90 miles an hour. Taking a left on Adams Apple Boulevard, traveling west.
Do you want me to take over comms?
Plate locks.
Alright, now we're going to be taking a right onto North Callias Ave. We're going to be number 2, Officer 1050, now taking a right, going to be heading back onto Vinewood Boulevard.
Yeah, there's a murder of attempted murder of an LEO.
Take a left turn. Yep, Red Garage.
They have a plate lock.
Going through Red Garage, going up Red Garage.
Alright, 1050, I got it.
He's going up Red Garage, going to be on the north side.
He's coming
Now
back.
going down Red Garage on the south side, or north side, correction. You're going to be taking a left heading southbound out of the Red Garage.
How many officers are involved in pursuit?
I have 2 cadets in my vehicle and Jax, so 4 officers total.
Heading east Vespucci. Now I'm going to be taking a left, going on Lower Power Street.
Can I have a description on the vehicle, please?
Quad bike.
A quad.
Oh, hit.
1050.
That was,
Get back in.
Shit.
We'll let him get back on.
What the fuck? Hey, whoa, what the heck?
It is successful.
No, he's wanted for the murder of an LEO, though.
Hello again, Louis. I remember you. You remember me?
Alright, you're the Richard Minton. I think it's like against report of volume of attempting to forward and authority will be appointed by the state. Okay, didn't see the right to the rhythm.
Dude, I was headaching pretty bad. Holy shit.
Oh, Louis.
That was epic, though.
Interesting.
What'd you find on him?
Nothing of interest other than 6 identification marks.
That's no different. Trust me.
Alright. I found a knife in his bike.
Huh, can you
wait.
check that knife
Can
for
you?
blood?
Yeah. Can you check that knife? Also.
What am I checking it for?
Blood.
Which one is your vehicle? I'm gonna put him in yours. Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second.
Also, does that knife have a serial number?
Let me look. It does.
I'm gonna have to cross-reference that with evidence.
Right here,
Possibly.
if you pop out, I can check the serial number on it.
I don't want to make sure he didn't somehow get his knife back.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Here you go. There you go.
Because if he somehow got his knife back, then that's an issue.
So how did he 1050?
Truck hit him.
Truck. Oh, that.
Slight bubble issue.
Could he sue us for that?
No, because it's something that was out of our control.
It was a bubble issue.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it. I mean, he's Nate. What's the worst he can do?
Exactly. And he
You know
can't
what?
even
Actually,
talk.
don't answer that. No, don't answer that.
What is he gonna do? Talk?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
By the way, I would like to point out he might be able to break the cuffs.
Yeah.
He is very strong.
Yes. Yeah.
You guys know how to impound a vehicle?
I can impound it. Yeah.
Okay.
You need me
I'm
to walk
sure
you
you're
What do you?
very quiet.
How long do you want me to impound it for?
Still like a couple hours with
Yeah.
PD. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out how to do it.
I mean, the bike looks
PD
total
unlock.
to begin with.
Yeah, it probably is. Oh, I did find something about sticks. What was his name? Louis what?
There's nothing. There's nothing
Louis,
for serial number on the
Louis
knife.
Vienna.
You think 4
Well,
hours
no.
would do it?
He probably got it at the mall.
I impounded that thing for 4 hours.
I wonder if that's... Huh. I was told that, he, may or may not have murdered me last night.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
That'll
So
do
can we check the knife if it's got my blood on it?
If you
Don't know how to check for blood, but
I mean,
Rigatoni hit it.
he would probably know his own blood.
Lieutenant is done with you guys. Come on back.
Well, yeah, my blood looks different. It's slightly greenish.
wait, I'll take a look.
But he's still going back on the floor.
Alright. You guys what happened?
Hi, Louie. Can you not fit in the back?
It's gonna be
Union 1 will be 1019 times 1 in custody.
Same traffic other than the, custody.
Okay, everyone, he will try to run. Oh, and he does have a habit of hitting officers when in the cell.
I mean, he's being escorted right now, so he can't really run.
Trust me, he will hit you when you bring him into the cell. Which actually, I know a trick to that, by the way, without you even having to enter the cell.
We are required to open up the door and not just throw them through the door.
Ah, okay.
If seen doing that, it can be
I
really
see.
bad for you.
I see. Not in my eyes.
Yes, sir. I'll get that to. I'll talk to you about that in a moment.
But okay.
All right. So before we put this individual in a cell or any individual into a cell, we have to do a secondary search before putting him or her into a cell to make sure that everything was taken off them.
Yes, I remember
See you,
this.
kid, down at station.
Do we? I don't know. Let me check something. I don't know if we have his fingerprint.
All right, Louis.
I'm gonna, once you get him
I
and the
don't think we
cadets
do.
squared away, I want
We
to talk
do.
to you about that individual.
We do.
Alright.
Alrighty, sir. I'm gonna.
They want to
take you in a
wait.
cell.
Who was
Actually,
driving the grappler truck?
I'm gonna take you in a cell.
37, me.
If you cooperate, I
The
will
body
get you
cam of that
transferred,
chase.
and I will.
Affirm.
He
Oh, I know what it's
claimed
about.
that he was gonna sue because you ran into him, so I'd like to see your body cam, see if that's an accurate statement or not.
So hopefully.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was,
I believe you got
it was
like.
a bubble, but I can send you the
Dude.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, dude, the bubbles is a real issue because I just
If you
tried
want
to
it'd
park
be fine,
and I
just
hit
in
the
case
fucking
we get
grappler
it.
truck.
Actually, yeah, I would.
Yep.
If you could
But
send
I
that over
didn't
to me
hit it.
by
Yep.
the end of the day, that'd be great.
Like it just went sideways and I was
Will
like, what?
do. I currently
Yep.
have my purple eyes on,
Wait,
so
so
it'll
who's
be
the
on
guy
there.
beside me? No offense.
10-4 sounds good.
He's
Let me know.
Are you new?
Mr. He's Rhett Walker, unrelated
Will do.
to
Thank you.
Yeah.
Rhett Walker, huh?
unrelated
Alright,
to
if you just
Chris
bear with me
Walker.
1 moment.
To meet you, Mr. Walker.
You as well. Your name was?
How's it
Jax.
going, Crusoe?
Gotcha.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That bubble thing is definitely a bloody issue.
Alrighty.
I just hit the grappler truck.
Hey. Alright. We're gonna start the report on this, even though we joined the chase late. Zach, who was on call? It was you, Rhett, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I want you to open up the MDT.
Okay.
His name is Louis.
What's up, Jax?
What's up?
Louisiana.
Yeah. I was trying to find his name. So you would write an incident report. just start
King
with
07
adding
is going to be
suspects.
code 0 for
That is where
a couple
the
of seconds.
add
I got to clear my
info is.
cache.
Yeah, I already got that in.
Are these new cadets?
Yeah.
Before you start
Oh,
writing
shit.
a report, I want you to add the charges of reckless driving and was there any crimes committed, Jack?
Oh, welcome back.
Before we joined the chase. Jack.
Oh, pardon? What's up?
Was
Sorry.
there any crimes committed before we joined the chase?
Can we say going around me in a circle and hitting the car with his quad? Yeah, probably. That would be what? Chaos?
Reckless
Misdemeanor?
driving.
Reckless driving?
Yeah.
Speeding? Oh no, that was when
And
yeah.
just put evading.
Evading the police.
Reckless evading or just evading?
Just evading.
Okay.
What's the difference between reckless evading?
You want to know the difference between evading and reckless evading?
Yeah, I'd love to know. Actually.
Oh shit, we have bike cops out today?
Well, I mean, evading is just
One's getting
evading.
trained right now.
You get away, right? Reckless is when you're speeding at high speeds.
Alright.
Sorry, that made,
Was that the bike
weaving in
training
and out
going
of
on?
traffic. So it's basically
Oh,
reckless driving,
like
but
we're
you're evading the cops.
going on the wrong side of the road, trying to
Yeah.
go onto the
Walk
dirt.
over here with me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's reckless
Is there
driving.
motorcycle
evading.
training going on?
So at this time, you're going to be charged.
You just missed it.
I will be adding that to the public record in our report,
I-
and I can.
I would
provide
take
you
that,
with a
but
copy
I
of
don't
the
think I
report
can.
Also, so you will have all knowledge of what happened. That is your right. At this time, you're going to be charged with reckless driving and evading. Rhett, what is the recommended time fine?
Yeah, so it's going to be a total time of 10 months and
He actually
8,500
was
fines.
I'm gonna
Nah,
say
fair.
his moto.
Alrighty.
Oh man, weren't you supposed to be my new partner? God damn it, Jack.
Pleading guilty or not guilty?
I'm debating if I should go with her.
Signs guilty.
You can't.
Go ahead and check.
If I request for a.
Check marks.
Yeah,
Because
you could.
He has two cadets right now.
I don't think he's supposed to have two cadets. He's supposed to have one.
You can have two if it's alright with Chief Green,
Okay, so
and
you're
if
adding
there's
that?
no other
Okay.
TOs available or they're busy.
Oh, there absolutely are more.
Okay, gotcha.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
we're just
now
getting,
they
like,
are,
the
but
important stuff.
earlier
I mean,
they
there
all
were.
busy.
Asher is a TO.
Yeah, but he was busy.
Or he's FTO, my bad.
What was the recommended time again?
A
10
TO and
months
FTO are two
8,500
different things.
fines.
Worst comes to worst, I could always go with Green.
Yeah. And Caitlin's currently on a bike, so.
I can see Green, he's just right there.
Where?
He just walked out.
Would you mind
Oh, wait, what?
signing to me
He went that way.
magic number for the day?
Oh. Probably just seeing what's going on.
Probably.
But you could, if you're on the radio, you can ask someone to take you.
Yeah, I don't wanna know if he wants it.
What do you just
let
think
me ask
slash
him.
fine or slash jail?
I don't know.
Just do it. Just do it. It's okay. Ask for a TO. Get on the radio and ask.
That's easy enough.
And you said it was 8,500.
Yes.
If you want to, give the guy who's got two of you a break.
Yeah. 2 KO5 to any TO. In order to give Fritz here a break, is anyone willing to take a cadet with you?
I got you. Come to the garage.
10-4.
Ooh, can I come too?
Are you a cadet?
Now I'm PO1.
I mean, if you want to come, but that's three officers in a car.
It'd give him something to do and we could keep an eye on him.
That explosion came from 8050. There's no one around. I'm gonna go ahead and impound the vehicle.
What do you mean, watch me, sir?
Oh, nothing.
Do I hear alien racism?
No, sir. No, sir. I would never. I actually like aliens.
Good, because I was about to
They're
tase
cool.
you.
Gotta haze the cadets. You know how it is.
Where's Caitlin? Do you see Caitlin?
No.
2K05 to 2K66. I am at the garage.
I'm just upstairs. I'm coming down.
10-4. You know what? I might actually need to get some food soon because I'm low on.
Oh, I got food.
Go ahead and take out your cadet car. We'll use that.
2+176.
Yay.
Recent medical.
Thank you. Kitty, I cannot believe I just read that. Whoops. Every place extras.
The cars you want, as long as it's not like 3 cadets.
You right up front. You're the TO, not me. Don't forget to call out the unit, because we are now a unit.
Correct. What?
Yes.
Let's check if there's any other units real quick.
Asher!
Yeah, what's going on?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
All right, we should set ourselves to Unit 2.
Are you guys all riding together?
Hell yeah!
I'm a TO, so I'm with Cold Harbor, and Jax just wanted to tag along.
Yes. Must protect the cadet. You know how it is.
Okay.
What did you think of that ape?
Dude's kind of weird.
Dude's kind of weird.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you later, buddy.
Yeah, take care.
Jax, I said
Nice taste, by the way.
Jax.
Thank you.
I said Unit 2, not Unit 1110.
And it's not unit, it's union.
Oh yeah, Union. My bad.
So on radio, say
Chris,
your
what's your
call
20?
sign, and then all of ours, and then saying forming union
266, 225. 2K05 is forming a Union 2 with 2K66 and 2K25.
Okay, let's go. Alright, so, what do you know about pulling over and arresting locals?
Pulling over and arresting locals? Well, I know they run even if you get out of the car with the lights on.
Alright, 2 King 07 and 2 King 64 are going to be temporarily unavailable. I'm going to sort out some outfits.
Trust me.
Oh!
Ooh.
Zach, are we responding to that?
59 responded at 1013, code 3.
We can respond too.
2K05. Union 2 responding 1015, code 3.
Unit 1 responding to the 1015 code 3.
Oh god. That could look interesting.
I mean, we're the fucking clown car right now.
Yeah, that means we already have. It's a what is it? The store. How many people can be at a store robbery? How many cops? Shit.
Who was the last one to say something? Yeah.
The last one. Fuck. You might want to call that out and ask.
A previous unit, Union 2 is already on it. We have 3 officers in our vehicle.
Once a cadet. Technically, too. The cadet, yeah, he counts as an officer, but it's a little different.
All right, cut code down to code 2 and then approach.
Yep.
And what I like to do is we always like to cut down to code 2 when we're at least less than a mile out. All right, no, here, pull up a little to the to the
To the right, so that we can use the car as cover.
no, to the left.
No, not the gas. If they shoot the
Other
gas
way,
tank, we're
other
fucked.
way. Yeah, like this. See?
There you go.
Left side clear.
Cash register looks clear.
Two KO5 waiting outside in case he tries
Left
to make a
side
run
clear.
forward.
CO2 +1 76 medical.
Union 1 will be 23 and 2 mics.
Cut down to code 2, Union 1.
Uh, 10-15
This
code 4.
was a
10-4.
This was to test your guys' response time and how long it took you to clear the building. From when the call went out, it took you 2 minutes and 3 seconds to get onto scene. So good work.
Nice.
Okay, question for you, Caitlin. Why is there 3 people in your vehicle? We don't do that.
I was simply gonna take the cadet, and then Jack decided to tag along.
Jax, you're going to have to get your own vehicle.
Oh, okay.
All right, good job, guys. Clearing techniques looks good. It was just a little test. You can go back 10-8.
Also,
Roger.
Chief, I would like to commend my cadet Cold Harbor. He was the one driving.
Hey, Sergeant.
I need a lift.
Yeah,
The lieutenant was trying to call you over radio earlier. Did you get a hold of him?
I did not.
Okay, then I would probably...
59 is back tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Could you?
Do you want to ride back with me?
I go back on patrol. Union 2, back tonight.
So we're not getting Jax, or we're just... Oh, he's riding back with...
No,
And
he has to
what's
get
your
his
question,
own car.
Cadet?
He's
Oh, yeah,
in,
go back
he's
on
in
patrol.
trouble, isn't he? Honestly, how much trouble do you think he's
That
in?
local didn't even make a full complete stop. Go pull it over. Basically, you go up behind him and then hit H. Okay, so you want to, in the list, you want to say follow my vehicle and then pull over to the side in front of them. So they follow your vehicle off the road. Yeah, they're following you? Alright, this is good right here. Now back up a little just so you're closer. A little more. Right. Alright, so call it in that you're going to be on a traffic stop with a local, and then your postal and whatever street you're on with the direction of travel.
2 Kilo 5, gonna be on a 1011 with a local. Direction
23
is
207
northwest,
direct.
closest
Yeah,
street
first
is
go
Mirror
for 7.
Park. Postal is... I cannot...
Come on, gotta be faster.
I cannot... I can't find the postal.
In the water. Closest postal is 7304.
You needed me.
Oh, the map. I was
Your
looking...
main map.
yeah, I was
just real
looking
quick,
at the...
I'm in the, where you
Okay.
at?
Yeah, that's my bad.
At the corner of
I'm sorry
Also,
about
so
that.
San Andreas.
another thing is, if you're in
and
a
Mirror Park
union like
Boulevard.
we are, always
Yeah,
say
I
the
know.
union
requesting
instead,
EMS
not your badge.
to
I know, I'm used to the badge number.
311. Officer flew out my windshield.
Let's go.
First, could you just give me a private phone call?
Alright, so you want to go up to them and hit G.
Yep.
And then first off, you want to request ID.
Can I get a repeat on the states of that
Let's see.
311?
Possession of drug, para... Wait,
Officer
what is
flew
it?
out a windshield.
Oh,
Officer down.
It's possession
at
of
the
some
corner
type
San
of
Andreas
drug,
Ave,
known
Mirror
gang
Park Boulevard.
affiliation with the
At the
Vagos.
311.
And 4 PO2 is en route.
Alright, so how do you want to proceed? He has a warrant. Do you want to code 5 him?
Code 5 him? Give me one
Say
second.
felony stop. He's wanted for drug paraphernalia.
Ah, yes,
Therefore,
yes.
So call it in Union 2 requesting code 5 additional units.
Union 2 requesting code 5, additional units. Nearest postal was 7301, Muir Park, northeast.
I don't have your phone number.
I'll shoot you a call.
Come back to the view.
I just realized I should have mentioned what code to go, but...
Okay, so the thing with radio is you...
Can I respond to code 3 to that request for additionals?
Yeah,
Go
so
on.
just say
Just be
respond
blunt.
code 2 instead.
Respond code 2.
Alright, so go over to the other officer and let them know what's up.
Okay, so what's happening here is this lady right here, she has a drug on her. This local. She has a drug on her. I cannot pronounce the name of it, and
She's wanted for drug paraphernalia.
yeah, she's wanted for that, and then she also has known gang affiliation with the Bagos.
So, alright. So, you're doing a little training here, or are you asking? What do you need me?
As a TO, I'm training them on how to do a actual code 5 stop with a local so it's safe.
All right. So, what do you want to do? You take charge. Let us know what to do. And we'll go off of what you say, and then we'll let you know corrections.
Alright, so code 5, since you called it in, you have the scene.
Well, right now she has known drugs, and she's obviously wanted. Honestly,
okay. So, what do we do from there?
Right now, I think we should take her out of the vehicle. But on top of that, I believe we should also search the vehicle as well for any other type of drugs. I am
Okay, so
uncertain.
let's not get ahead of each other or ourselves. So
Sorry.
first step is getting her out of the vehicle.
Yes.
And go off of that. Go from there. What are we gonna do once she's out of the vehicle? What are we gonna do?
We are gonna want to read her rights. Do a
Okay.
And then we're probably gonna want to cuff her, detain her, as of now, and then check her over. Check her over for any weapons, stuff like that.
Just going after them.
Her rights, and then probably
Unit
put her
one-
in the vehicle.
Unit 1's in an active 1080
and
with
then-
a red, black
I'm
Lamborghini
debating
red
if we should
underglow.
ask her to
Union
search,
2 is
but I feel like
secondary.
since she has
10-4, let me know if you have a
drugs
plate.
and stuff on her already.
San Andreas Ave traveling
So you
westbound.
don't have to ask her to search. You
slowing
can
down.
inform her you're searching the vehicle because she is going to jail. She's wanted. We know she's wanted, and you're saying you
Can
know
I
she
get
has
your
drugs
cadet
on her.
back on radio to do
So
call-outs
she
as
is going to go to
possible?
jail. So
Exactly.
the vehicle
Since
will
she
be
has
getting
a-
searched.
yeah.
Unit
So
1 going to be taking a
cover her,
left.
You put her in the car whenever we're done searching all that.
Heading
And you'll say,
southbound
hey,
now,
we are
going
going
to
to
be on
search the
Ginger
vehicle.
Street.
If she asks why you search the vehicle or what's going on, why you search the vehicle,
I'm
then
going
you
to be taking
explain to
another
her
left.
you have a
Going to
warrant
be
for
heading
this, you
eastbound
have
on
drugs on
Vespucci
you,
Boulevard.
you have authorization
High rate
to
of
search the
speeds.
vehicle.
Give me 1 second. I need to turn down the radio.
Yeah,
just
I
missed
usually turn
everything
it
you
down to
just
like
said.
Continuing east on Vespucci. Going to be passing Legion Square now. Passing MRPD.
I have mine at like
1050 to hard.
But take your time. You know, it is a local, so you can take your time and don't get
Now,
nervous.
if this was a citizen, they would be getting antsy at this point.
Yeah,
They may or may not step out, have a gun, shoot you, or try to shoot you, and or flee.
Continuing southbound
Yeah,
on Poplar Street
that's
now.
what I was just thinking right now.
All right, well, come on,
So,
let's
yeah.
begin.
Alright,
shots
so
fired.
since it is a local and you know the whole thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you go respond to that. I got
Yep.
this.
Going to be continuing.
Any of
What?
the shots?
Okay, so you were saying, Caitlin?
Negative on our
Alright, so you see in the menu, right?
Unit 1's good. We just got a
You see
tire
where it
shot
says
out.
look for illegal
No, I took a
vehicle?
shot to the
Sadly, you have to do that
For
with them
illegal
in the
operation
car
vehicle.
because that's just part
What
of the
class weapon was it?
Class 1.
Looking now.
We lose eyes.
Affirm.
One burner
Left eyes as well.
phone on the
We got a
dashboard.
Alright,
Alright,
so
can
we have a
everybody
warrant of drug paraphernalia, which is just basically drug stuff, like syringes, stuff like that. But now we have a burner phone, so we know that that's possibly,
Related to something gang related.
yeah, possibly selling or distributing. Alright, so what you want to do now is,
On that vehicle or no?
it should be asked to exit
We're
the
running it
vehicle.
right now. Stand by for return. Going to be registered to a John Gore.
Okay.
John Gore just tweeted
Alright,
out that
so
he
you
is
can
planning
have
on
her
heading in
follow
his
you
pocket, and John
over
Gore
onto the
also has an
sidewalk
active
over there so we're
warrant
not in the
for,
street.
Failure to pay PD fine.
Either that, or you can just grab her by the wrist.
23 to
Kingdom
EMS, I'll be pulling
7.
into pillbox hot. I need medical assistance.
All right. So for this next part, go ahead and take your
Any
taser out.
officers that need to know the vehicle description, it is in our most recent 1013 call.
Because sometimes locals
be
do
boloing
want
the
to run, and
vehicle.
they say,
I know.
can't come get out of
I know.
cuffs.
I know.
All right. So go ahead and cuff her. All right. She didn't run. All right. So at this point, what do you do?
Put her in the car. Oh no,
No.
we need to search her.
Mirandize her.
Oh yeah, Mirandize her. Mirandize her. Wait, we still do that with locals?
It's just to get into the groove. It make sure the Mirandize rights you want to basically have that as a
just
habit.
because. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you want that to be a habit.
Okay. All right, I get it. All right, miss.
So go ahead.
All right, give me a second. Sorry. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you by the state of Los Santos? Or is that San Andreas?
And you say the state.
San Andreas, then.
No, like, just issued by the state. That's it.
State. Oh, by the state? Oh. Oh, right, because the whole... Right, yeah. So, by the state. Alright, so, yeah. So, you want me to say it again, or...?
You pretty much got it.
Yeah.
Now, you want to finish the next part, just a little bit part after that. So basically, after you basically read that, you want to give a common courtesy and just say, with those rights being said...
Oh, yeah, with those rights being said, do you understand these rights as I have read them to you, and do you have any questions?
Or you could also say, do you wish to speak with me or any other officer?
Oh, yeah, and do you wish to speak with me and any other officer?
Usually locals don't like to speak,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They plead
No.
the fifth. So.
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
Alright, so she has been Mirandized, so you want to go ahead and search her. Guess what we found in the vehicle, sir?
Just a warning. Sometimes the locals will run once you finish searching them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have my taser out.
Usually they only
found
run
I found 5 sheriff's badges in her front pants. So she's probably done some officer impersonation.
That, or she took them off of dead cops. You don't know.
Or that.
I got a visual on that black Lamborghini here in Mirror Park. He just drove past the gas station.
At this point, you see at the bottom where it says place in vehicle?
Ah, fuck yeah. My ears, Jesus Christ.
So, go ahead and place in vehicle. Make sure your vehicle over there is unlocked. Because they will actually get in the back themselves.
Stay local.
Lost visual on the black Lamborghinis.
You can put your taser gun away.
Last visual
yeah, I'm not
was
risking that till she's in the vehicle.
7103 Elgin Ave.
So at this point, you're pretty much good. You can put your gun away.
Oh no, they've ran from me before. At this point.
So make sure
there we are.
Make sure you go buckle her, Romeo Pasta included. Sometimes if I'm next to them when they get in, I just like to be like, watch your head, just because.
Any officers with a little bit of faster vehicles?
So now we should search your vehicle.
That Lamborghini is very fast.
Just basically get in it and then search the glove box if you can. But if it's locked, well, you can't really do anything with that.
So what do we do
technically
here?
you already searched the car when you did this search for illegal in vehicle.
I was just saying, any officers with faster vehicles, I would advise
so
you
want to
use those
now
vehicles. The
impound the vehicle
Lamborghini
with
is very fast.
And send it to the city garage. City for the car.
Time matter?
Nah, and I don't really put anything in the description. Just
7 to 14, permission to pull out speed vet.
Alright, so
sorry about that. That was my first ever traffic stop ever. Whoops.
the individual right next to you, Green, is it?
And now we what? Take her.
They over the radio.
Individual
Union
is
2,
a
1 in
black
custody,
with red
returning to
underglow
MRPD.
Lamborghini.
Union 2, 1 in custody, returning to MRPD.
And you can. It's up to you at this point if you want to keep your lights on going there or not. So that's just up to you.
I'm a go code too, just to get this over with.
Just for future, you could say 1019.
Counts aren't a requirement.
Yeah, go ahead and turn your lights off. Oh, and here's the thing though. If you actually, so the more things that they have wrong with them, for one, she ran a stop sign. You saw that, and then two,
Then we have the
she had a
vehicle.
warrant.
We're outside of
Yeah.
Legion.
And then on top
Gonna
of that, she
be
has sheriff's
heading
badges and a burner
eastbound
phone.
San Andreas Avenue. We
So
get
with all that
attention.
being
We're staying
said,
back right now.
you'll so the more factors that lead up
Over
to
the
after
bridge,
you
San
arrest her
Andreas
at the
Avenue.
station, or like send her to jail, the more you get paid per arrest.
That makes sense.
All right, code 2 back to the station. We're gonna see.
Another right up there.
Hurry up. Belts on.
I've lost those.
All right, now you can go. And you don't have to go all the way in. You can literally just park right inside the gate. Right here. So now after this, once you get out, you want to hit G again on your menu and then take out a vehicle.
Union 3 respect tonight.
Hey, Green, you needed for card 10 in zone.
Alright, and then you send her to jail. It's at the bottom. How much you get paid?
I have no idea because I'd
It should
say
say up at the top right.
I'd say I got at least paid 1,000 something.
See, that's good because all the steps you took. Alright, fight on patrol.
Union 2, back tonight.
Yeah, let's go wrap around to the Legion garage and see if there are mystery cars over there.
Alright.
But what do you think about your skills on your reverse traffic?
Okay.
Oh, you want to go straight?
Like it could have. Oh shit. Oops.
Hey, just turn your lights on and do a U-turn.
Could have been worse. Put it that way. What car are we looking for?
Union 2, what kind of car are we looking for?
A black Lamborghini with red underglow.
Advised, they have already fired at officers.
10-4.
I believe the vehicle is occupied ×2, so just be cautious, and then the license plate's on the Bolo if you need it.
Definitely want to take a look at that real quick.
License plate is going to be 09 Hector Quebec Lima 091.
Alright, you got all that?
Oh wait, you wanted me to type it in? Oh, I was driving. Shit.
No, like, so at the same, so upon even when you're driving, you want to like also keep a back of your thought on the radio, just to be safe.
Yeah, I know that. I'm keeping an eye out for it.
All right. So if you hit, if you go to your MDT, and then go to your reports, see that
I see
bolo
it.
for
I see
the
it. Yep.
09
Yep.
HQL? Yeah, that's what we're on the lookout for. Yeah. Union 2 just went by Legion Garage, and I just saw him behind us. Oh,
Confirm
turn around.
around.
Go straight.
En route.
And then take a right at this light. Keep going. Slow. Another vehicle.
Negative.
Stop.
Negative, sorry.
Stay focused. Alright, turn your lights off and keep going. That's not our vehicle.
You know what? I wonder. You think it would have gone down in to the canal?
No, go to Elite Customs. If it's John Gore, because it's registered to his name, he works at Elite.
What's
Go
his
to Elite.
postal?
I have it marked.
B9 is 1019 for repairs.
Union 1 is back 10-8.
How much you want to bet he forgot to eat?
I can't go anywhere, so yeah.
They got guns. Get out with your gun.
PO276 stationing nearby.
Subject has lieutenant in his vehicle.
Seatbelts, follow. Code 3, follow. 1080.
Union 1's primary.
Go.
Union 2 is tertiary.
We're going to be heading westbound on Vespucci Boulevard.
You just spoke
High rate of speeds. Subject is 1050. We're going to be at Red Garage.
Somebody please start a pit timer.
Current time is 9:01. Pit timer activated.
We're heading south Ginger Street. Going to be at the gas station. Stopped at the gas station.
Alright, stop here.
Shit!
Looks like he's gonna rob.
We're getting shot at from the side.
What side?
2K05. We just got, Union 2. We just got shot from the side.
Union 1, he's barricading himself in the LTD with the officer.
Distance is going to be 8140.
I will be going to channel 19 for negotiations.
You guys get shot from a third party?
Yes.
10-4.
The same Lamborghini, just blatantly shooting at us.
Are they still in the same area?
Yes, they just passed us going
Where?
east on Lindsay
Where?
Cruz
Where?
Street.
Where do you want me to keep
Where did you see the shot come from?
We're not going to attach
To
to
my
Lieutenant.
left.
We're going to try to
To
keep
my
your
right now,
backs
down,
covered by
down,
patrolling
to
the nearby
our,
area.
Where
My
you're facing. Where
left.
you, no, turn around. That way, yeah. Where your head is looking right now is where, yeah.
That way?
Yep, that way.
Okay. So
That's it.
get that direction and what street that is.
2K05, or Union 2, we got shots fired near Vespucci Boulevard. Postal is 8082 is closest postal I can see. Yep.
Wow. You gotta admit it, he has balls.
Yeah, that's what. That's.
Just keep on the lookout for that
Yeah, I am.
fucking Lambo.
I'm checking every 5 seconds in each direction. I need you to watch my back behind me, because I cannot see past the car that well.
If you hold W in the way you want to look, you'll actually raise up. See?
Oh shit, that's awesome. I just heard a car go down the street behind us.
Yep. And there you went.
I have good hearing, don't I?
Seeking 14, since no one has called it yet, the officer hostage scene is signal 100. Hold all other calls besides the radio traffic at that scene.
So in short, this is our main priority.
Yep. Because the one that got taken is a command.
Demands
You
are
just
no
keep
spikes.
watching down that road.
I am. I'm watching down the road.
Store robbery, 1X, 1015.
Holy shit! They actually got him.
They got him.
And move up.
Signal 100 is out of effect.
If you cannot, okay, you can.
Eyes!
Taking out a foreign attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state if available. Do you understand your rights to that written to you today?
Hey, friend.
All right, let's go ahead and take.
That's
take
our
my
damn
stuff
lieutenant,
back.
everyone.
Let's all take notes
He was
from
the
Lieutenant
hostage
here.
and still arrested the guy. Come on, take some notes.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take those.
How the fuck did he do that?
It's the lieutenant. Don't ask questions. Union 2 is back tonight. We're gonna go back on patrol.
Union 3 back tonight.
Actually, go back to the
I was about to go back to the gas station to refuel.
Yeah, I
back
was about
there.
to say that. Get some gas.
Yeah, let me get some gas.
All my fault.
Never mind. We're gonna get some gas first.
Let's hope I don't have to go all the way around.
Victim has me 1019 with one suspect in custody.
Who are you riding with?
Lieutenant.
Oh, they got him at the Cold Harbor. Where wait, this is Cold Harbor?
Yep, this is Cold Harbor. 2K05, if that's easier to remember.
Didn't we know each other in the other city?
Yes, we did.
Oh, hi!
Hello. Yeah, weren't you a
Oh, yeah,
lawyer
okay,
in the
that-
other city?
Answered.
Oh, we're in this one too. But the... I literally could not tell if that was a low. Okay, now we go back to control.
Any questions for me?
What is 1019?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, what's up?
Caitlin.
Hi.
Caitlin.
What?
She said hi.
You're showing as Union 1 on your call sign, or wait, you say U2-1. Make sure you change it to
Yeah.
Union 2. It's a little bit confused. I was just trying to figure that out.
Oh, and the answer is en route to PD, which is where we were actually about to go.
Thank you, Caitlin.
How'd that look?
We still going to PD or?
Oh, all right. So the question, just drive around.
En route to PD. Oh, right.
No, just
Also,
go.
no, we need to check out. I want to check out the garage real quick to see if he's there still.
Don't hit me.
Because if I don't, it's gonna be bugging me. Because that's where I would hide if I were John Gore.
John Gore can't even.
Is it not John Gore? Oh. Well, I know it was someone. And this.
I mean, the Lamborghini was registered to a John Gore, but we don't know if that's the driver.
Oh,
so
okay.
we don't want to put assumptions.
Right. And if
For
just.
all we know, it could be someone else who stole his car to go do nefarious things.
Can I just drive past this white car?
Yes. So the good thing with being cops is that our chief is actually pretty lenient.
We can drive right past locals?
Yeah, he don't care as long as we at least probably stop for 3 seconds at the lights and stop signs. But other than that, like,
3.
I mean, as long as you do so safely. All right, so. Oh, you mean right here? Yeah, I thought you meant MRPD. Yeah, let's check here. Alright, over here, let's go. Even though he does work here, this is still just business. On top of that, I don't want to be caught off guard. There's only one way in, one way out of that fucking shop. Hey, we just looked inside there, Chief. It's code 4.
Good work, Caitlin.
I was the one who remembered.
Yep. Wrap around to Legion Garage again. That seems to be popular. Actually, wait. Let me check my phone real quick. Know where Hayes is at?
Hayes? No, I
Yeah,
don't.
Hayes is open.
Okay, hang on.
If you take off yours, I can put it. Into Chief Green. Even though Elite was code 4, we're gonna go check Hayes since it is open. For possible John Gore since it was registered vehicle. I take it you drive with a controller?
How'd you know?
Because you're not flooring it like everybody else.
I move with controller too. I don't look like it, do I? Okay. This light is busted. I can already tell.
Also, just since we are on, technically we're just doing a welfare check at Hayes, so we are looking for John Gore for potential questioning, but so far don't assume anything. So right now we're just going over to Hayes.
So I'm
to
stupid.
check.
What's a welfare check? Is that?
It's basically you just go over there, check up on everybody, see how the business is doing, make sure we're okay. You know, like say if your parents just came into your room and say, "Hey, you good?" That's basically a welfare check.
Oh, okay. So you use welfare check. I use wellness check.
Oh, whatever, same thing. How much of The Rookie have you watched?
Quite a bit.
I've actually finished it right before my vacation, so I'm waiting for the next season.
It's good, but it's Hollywood bullshit, and it gets on my nerves.
Although I do like Nathan Fillion in it, though.
I mean, it gets good, but apparently most of the characters get replaced, so it's like, so I'm just like, ooh, yeesh, I don't know if I can bear to see my favorite characters go, you know?
Ooh, I've still clocked on his motorcycle and the fucking radar.
How do I unlock my radar, by the way?
Well, I have mine bound to F2. You'll have to figure out whatever button it is. Like your radar lock. 66 to green. Well, 66 to anyone really that still
Go ahead for
has...
green.
Alright, hey, Chief, what is the default bind for radar lock again?
I am unsure.
Oh.
Oh. Keyboard.
I'm gonna have to rebind that.
This is why I just set mine to F2.
That guy was going way too fucking fast. He almost crashed into us as I turned. Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
That
Who?
white van.
Right in front of us?
Right behind us.
Can you repeat what you said, Caitlin?
I was just wondering what the default keybind for...
Yeah, right, I did already answer you. Yeah, I could try looking it for you, but I've already changed mine, so I don't know what default would be.
Mine is default and it's my O muscle.
Yeah, my cadet just wanted to know.
And this already looks suspicious as
Here,
fuck.
pull over here on these parking meters.
How do you want to do this?
Hey, Green, Union 2 has 3 vehicles over at Hayes.
I think I see a red one.
Sports car.
10-4 will be en route.
Trying to get ID on Gore.
It's a black and red one.
I know the spot for us to take a look.
Yeah, what's up?
It is black and red with fluorescent red paint.
Yeah, proceed with caution.
What's up?
And one will also be attached to that.
I'm currently with the cadet right now.
Inside or outside, Caitlin?
I have to go.
Outside.
What's going on?
There's 2 vehicles outside, one is inside. The black vehicle is inside.
Okay, I'll take that out. I'll take that as urgency.
It's probably getting repaired. If that's them, there won't be any evidence.
Okay.
Match plate.
Hang up.
Yes.
So we just continue on, or?
I was on a phone call. I didn't hear shit.
Yeah, so the evidence, if it's being repaired, there's no evidence.
Hey, well,
Maybe down the garage.
So I have a government official waiting for me over at Legion Garage, so go to it to Legion Garage.
Okay.
Respond, make sure you cut sirens and lights before you get too close.
Sirens and lights? Alright.
Officer, I believe the suspect was actually just following you. Stand by, we're trying to get a confirmed ID.
Okay, just go fucking code.
What?
We got a plate lock, we got ID in front of the movie theater.
That's them. Positive plate lock.
me the plate.
Taking a right on Dorset Drive, traveling southeast. Continuing straight through. Taking a right on Las Agantas Boulevard, taking another right close to Kingdom Mall. Suspect is 10-0.
Go through here and go
We'll be
into the
checking red garage.
Into the garage?
If I don't
Yeah,
even
I
know if
actually
he went
see
that
what's
way, he said right and then took a while on the road name, so I thought he took a right there.
Have a plate lock on it?
That was the positive plate lock on the vehicle we've been pursuing.
10-4, that Lamborghini.
Yeah, it was the Lamborghini.
10-4. Units be advised, Turk said in these cells that him and Chris Walker are in a race to see who can stack up the most charges first, so that might be, I'm not saying it is, but it could be Chris just trying to bait for charges.
Hold up. Hold up, I'll move it.
Is that with the bank? Okay.
So what happened?
I need you to code 3 up to Polito. I have to buy my house for $1, okay? Because I just spent like.
You wanna know what's gonna be fun? Getting out of here without crashing. See it?
Back up.
Yep, that's what I was about to do.
I'll mark.
Oops. You said code 3 it?
Yep, code 3
Alright.
to the marker. By that I mean haul ass. He's gonna be code 6 for like 10 mics. Gotta go to my house. Because brain bugs. As soon as I buy my house, I am going to.
Shots fired.
Back down.
Unit 1 respond. 3.
2K59 and 2K6
Jesus
are forming.
Christ.
Union 4, break. Union 4, 1041, 10-8.
20 of the shots fired. Never mind, I see them now. I didn't even see the 911. Unit 3 in round.
23 is...
What do you think about
Union 4 in round set, 1013, code 3.
I can't hear you at all.
10-4.
We have a possible ID on the black Lamborghini taking off. Same Lamborghini who shot at officers just 1050 in front of the Southside gas station, traveling northeast on Capitol Boulevard.
He parked at.
Continuing to the recycling center.
Where was he parked at? We need to search for bolt casings.
Southside gas station by PD. Took a left on El Rancho Boulevard, turning around to go to recycling center.
Most likely going straight past the recycling center, yes he is.
One taking primary. Coming back at you. Across the bridge.
Immediate first right after bridge. I've lost those.
Do you know where the car was? You said the gas station.
It was parked on the left side of the gas station, first pump.
Perfect, thank you.
Ever we get identification on who the vehicle is owned by?
John Gore.
The officer that saw where the vehicle was sitting, if you're done pursuing, could you come back to the location and show us exactly where?
Union 1 and round.
Also, you want to see my house before we head back there?
Let the gas station get down.
Sure, why not?
Union out officers.
Union 4 responding, code 3.
1050, pursuit continuing up the,
Code 2.
Fuck, what is this highway? Highway towards the casino. Los Santos Freeway.
Here it is, on the left. Right here.
I have eyes, still continuing northbound.
Bound, Route 13.
We're, still continuing northbound Los Santos Freeway. Very high rate of speed, I may lose him here.
1015!
Union 1's 1082, but we're about 2 mics out.
1050 to the local, I don't have eyes.
This is the kitchen.
Union 1, if any unit can go on the west side of the state and try and sit on that highway, it might run around.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, is that a ironing kit? Guess you can dry clean your uniform
I'm
right
gonna
here
sit
at
here,
the
see if he
house.
turns around and comes back into the city.
10-4, Union 1 will continue heading straight.
I have a garage.
Yeah, makes sense. They're always like that.
Oh, but I do have a personal car storage
I should
right here.
probably back up.
Why do I have any cars?
Head back to the station and pull
Eyes on vehicle.
10-4, which direction?
But we should probably get to that scene probably.
Still heading north towards Toledo Bay. Lambo did stop for us.
Like 10-11 stop.
Not a 10-11 stop. He waited to see if you would pass us. He's headed up to Toledo Bay now, headed straight
Union
on
2
North Freeway.
Union 2 en route.
I'm gonna head back to station and grab the Corvette since that vehicle is
Turn
very
right
quick.
up and let's go post up near the highway. To the left. Like where you come into Toledo from the other way.
Kilo 2 going north, LS Freeway, 2 officers down.
Union 1 lost visual but is still continuing north.
Post up right here, right here, right here. In the bushes right there. Right there.
822 en route to most recent 311.
Wait, you heard music, didn't you?
What the fuck was that?
Fuck was what?
Visual.
Visual.
Wait, behind us, behind us! Past this truck. Where's the oh, is that a cop? That's a cop.
What the?
I hate those. Here, go to the right, go to the right.
The right? Why?
Like, we need to check all the roads here in Toledo.
Right. I'll take the next right.
Alright, be advised, 7 is in speed enforcement.
Keep your head on a swivel.
2KO. Union 2, I think I just found a suspicious white car parked by the gas station.
Which gas station?
One right down the street from whatever H is called.
Disregarded, it's a local vehicle. Looking for a black Lamborghini.
Black, got it.
Union 1
Right
will
under
be continuing south to Great Ocean Highway to see if we have visual on vehicle.
10-4.
Think he would hide, like, behind Hornies or something, or whatever
Bro,
this
he
place
can
is
hide
called?
anywhere in a black car at night.
Excellent point. Good point.
Are they sure he came this way?
I don't know, because here's the fucked up part. You didn't see a black car speed by, did you? And we were right there. I didn't see a black car speed by.
Fuck, I forgot to lock my house.
Let's go back to your house.
You know you can turn around, right? Turn around, don't drive like a idiot.
Union 4 to 19 for repairs.
Still no visual on the black Lamborghini.
Oh no, which
I'm heading
one
on
is it?
Santos Freeway, southbound back in the city. I'll let you know if he comes across me.
Don't, it's marked.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I usually just go through them if there's nobody around. Here. I'm not sure what good that'll do. I can't lock the fucking garage door, and that's fucking just straight in my house anyway.
Union 2, 1019 for repairs. Figured we should get that light fixed.
Vehicle on the side of the road. Suspects out of the vehicle were on mile marker H, Los Santos Freeway. Vehicle is taking off. We are heading southbound Sonora Freeway towards the city.
10-4, we are staged up on U mile marker.
The locals just took us out, but they kept heading southbound.
Would you like us to set up spikes?
If you're on U marker, you're on the complete wrong side of the city.
Set up spikes. I'm on the right side.
Or just let us know. We've already lost eyes because the local thought it would be fun to turn directly into us.
And 2 will be going back to the city. Alright, let's go back to MRPD for repairs.
Alright, be advised,
That's
units,
where I'm
I've had spikes on both sides, or both lanes of traffic headed southbound on Los
I hope
Santos
I'm
Freeway.
good as a TO.
What'd you say?
I said I hope I'm good as a TO.
You are, and the car in front of me just boloed.
Did? Or you sure it wasn't going behind us, but you caught
Nope,
it with
nope.
the front?
Both lanes, both
Nope.
lanes, both lanes, both lanes.
Are you talking about the car behind us
Yeah,
right
he
there?
must have
Yep,
pulled
yep,
off.
Not
the
because
one
we
behind
continue
us,
this
it
way.
boloed.
Alright, let it
We're gonna
pass.
head back because he was pulled over in a very suspicious location and was out of the
Behind
vehicle. So we're gonna head back over there and see
It's
what
not
we can
bowling
find.
now. I think it was on the
Or
opposite
do you want me to
side
leave
where
the
your
spikes
front
on the ground,
thing
or?
caught it.
Negative, since we don't have
Yeah,
confirmed
that's
if he's heading
52.
that way
The
or
one we're
not.
looking
But
for
I
is
would
27.
suggest keep patrolling these highways if he keeps just pulling over.
4.
So yeah, you don't want to pass on the truck.
Don't pass on
Always
truckers.
try to pass in the actual lanes if you can.
Oh, okay. I see. Don't pass on the right, basically, if you can.
Eh.
Follow traffic laws, basically.
Yeah, I usually don't really give a shit about local plates. We have more important shit right now.
Permission to, if I see him headed my direction, use my car as a shield.
What the?
Union 3 is gonna be on foot near Route 13 Senora Freeway.
That's a local. I'm not dealing with that. They sorted it out, so.
You got on food?
What'd you say?
Are you good on food?
If needed,
Um,
one can switch over to
iffy?
Grappler.
Iffy? I'm iffy on food? Oh no. What the fuck?
Oh, oh god!
What the f- You gave me food and then we crashed.
I forget it does that.
Panic button?
I'll do it. No. I will do it, so don't do anything. Union 2 to if there's any other officers on Great Ocean Highway, we kind of flip and we are stuck upside down.
Your F1 menu allows you to flip the vehicle.
Oh. Oh, I got it. Okay, I'm flipping.
I'm flipping too. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, thank you for letting us know. Now me and my cadet are both flipping the car. We'll see how it goes.
10-4.
Caitlin, it's been an honor working with you. We did not just flip it back
Anything,
over.
Chief?
Okay. Who is flipping it?
I'll flip it.
Same here, I got nothing.
Really? Bitch.
I guess I gotta do it?
No, I'm doing it. That local hit us. Come on.
Yellow?
Come on. Come on. Fuck! Here, I'm just gonna get out and you flip it from the driver's seat.
You want me to come upstairs? Alright, let me get back to the
Okay,
station.
flip it.
Flipping now. Let me get back to the station, I'll come upstairs. Alright, bye.
Shit.
Union 2, the car is not flipping. Please advise.
We are currently located at Great Ocean Highway, mile marker T. Alright, go ahead and get out.
Wait!
Union 3 will be en route for pickup.
Never
10
mind, we got it.
2 or 10, yeah, 10 9.
Roger that.
Okay, let's
10
get up
22.
here.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I flipped it with my tires. Oh my god. It just so
Right,
flipping.
no, I forgot.
Have we
No, because
completely
you're on
lost
controller,
visual
remember? So
on
you could do that.
the black Lamborghini?
Affirmative, give it
So
4 minutes,
rule
then we'll
1.
have eyes again.
If we ever flip, I get in the front
10-4.
seat.
Well, until you become a PO2, you're gonna be fucking driving. I'm just your PO. What they say about passing on the shoulder?
23 to 14 direct.
Go ahead for 14.
Is it okay if I give you a personal phone call real quick?
I'm used to it being 10-9, not 10-22 for disregard. Oh wait, no, it is 10-9, isn't it?
No, 10-9 is what was your last transmission?
Oh yeah, 10-22. Oh yeah, 10-32 is backup.
No, 22 is
Yeah, 22 is disregard.
Union 4 will be patrolling around the pier and the beach.
After this, I have to fly out though.
Union 2 is going back to MRPD for repairs, and then Old Harbor says he has to fly out, so 66 will resume Lodo. You know, if you ever get the
We have eyes
POV,
on the black Lamborghini, Bay City Avenue Northwest. He's currently parked. He doesn't see us yet.
Hey, careful when you
Nearest
come up here.
postal is going to be 7260.
Go dark. Is that over there by the pier?
He's shooting. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Union 2 just heard gunshots.
Shots fired. We are now
Respond, go forward.
Heading towards the mall,
Officer in distress.
right in front of Burger Shot.
Union 2 is right around the corner, we're responding.
Union 1's en route.
Driving right past the mall.
One more,
Going towards
and
Legion.
take a left right here.
Union 1, we just got the suspect. He's heading eastbound San Andreas Ave.
It's going past.
He's continuing, he's going over the bridge.
Over the bridge towards Lester's.
Whoa!
Was that him behind us? Fuck, was that
Union
him?
2, I think he just passed us.
I lost
West
contact.
on Little Soul, west on Little Soul. Past the mall. Back towards the original shots fired at the pier. I hope you have your fucking seatbelt on. Keep going, keep going.
I know, but I think we lost him. I think he 10-0'd.
Don't know that it is a fast car, so keep going.
Eyes, do you have eyes?
10-9?
Eyes, do you have eyes?
No, we're code 6 canvassing. We saw him come this way.
Officer Caruso is down. Officer down. I need an ambulance. Cut that. We're going to pillbox.
He 10-0'd.
Alright, cut code and take us back to MRPD. We're low on
10-0.
anyway. The suspect. Union 2.
Union 2, 10-19 for repairs.
Officer Caruso was down by the suspect.
Mobile.
10-4, we're going to update the Bolo now.
And 1 will be 1019 for repairs.
I'm sorry, did they say Union 1 or Air 1?
I don't know.
That sounded like Air 1 to me.
At this point, we fucking need it.
Yeah, one of the cadets said he's trying for Air 1.
Like, he's
And
gonna go for it when he can?
No,
or...
so when he goes for it, he said that's all he's gonna do is Air 1. If there's other cops on, he's going Air 1.
Same with me with Moto.
No, it's Brett or Rat Walker.
I know. If there are other cops on and he goes Air 1, I'm doing the same with and being Moto 1.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
I might go Moto, honestly.
you know, technically, I mean, you know, Chief actually told me that we can actually technically tandem ride together as Moto units.
Really?
Yeah, so if you and me were both Motos, we could go together and just ride together. Like, not on the same bike, but like 2 motorcycles in tandem.
But like, I don't have Moto, so I can't ride one. Or if you are Moto, you can pull one
No,
out for
you
me.
have to be Moto certified to ride tandem.
Okay.
Meaning, so your goal that I want you to have is to get the PO2.
Yeah.
Alright, just go through it.
Yeah, of course. Of course I want to get to PO2.
PO2, go Moto, and then you can get your own bike, and we can dual bike tandem ride.
So you and Jax are both fighting for me for partner-wise, then. Yeah. Jax wants me as his partner, but you want me as your moto partner. So it's gonna be interesting.
You can be my Moto partner if you want to be. It's really up to you.
Yeah, I got eyes on the black Lamborghini.
I'm torn, honestly. I really am. Because I like
We're at
you
Legion
and
Square.
Jax, so it's...
Hurry up.
In 3 round.
Oops.
Hey, he's at a stop.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Be advised, I'm gonna be in a separate 1080 headed westbound Vespucci, Little Soul.
Copy that.
Hey,
We're
he's
gonna
taking off,
reattach to
heading
yours
towards
as opposed to.
past the bridge.
That was fun.
And we lost him.
Alright, I'll see you later.
I'm gonna be in an
See ya.
active 1011
Hey, make sure you update your thing
southwestbound
to
San Andreas Ave,
take
ready
off
for number
Union
shot.
2 on your call.
Last known location was eastbound San Andreas Ave.
Got it.
The nearest postal 8199. For
I'm
that
just
black
gonna finish
Lamborghini,
drinking
occupied times
and
1.
stuff real quick.
Union 1 will be switching over to Grappler.
Got a close-up look of the suspect. He's wearing a hoodie. The hood is up. He's an African-American male, light-skinned, and that's all I got on him as of now.
Was there a passenger?
No passenger at this time. It was at the red light. I got out, pulled my gun on him, told him to get out of the vehicle, and it was only him in the vehicle. He seems to take the same route from Legion to the San Andreas Ave bridge.
2K05 going 1042, 107. Wait.
Have a good night.
Black Lamborghini spotted right in front of Legion, MRPD.
3 chasing.
Union 4 en route.
Left-hand turn, lower pillbox, going straight under the bridge.